Stuff going on up and down the pit lane at the moment.
I tell you, this little bit of cloud cover and maybe a shift in temperature has lit things up because monstrous shunt for Slade. So Slade has whacked the wall big time at the top of the mountain and he's ripped the side out of that Mustang. He's got it off the road, but Slade has binned that thing. Whoa, that is one nasty shunt. And see what happened here. Oh, got away from him when he fed it a gear. So as he put his foot on the brake and fed it a gear, it's jumped sideways. And by the time we pick it up, it's on its way to a 45-degree angle shunt on the outside of the road. And that has destroyed the left-hand side of that car.
Have a listen.
Cam Waters goes to the lead, but is it temporary? You've got Whincup up on the outside of Mostert. Here comes Van Gisbergen. He's gone on the inside, and Van Gisbergen's gone to second. That is unbelievable. They are side by side on the run down to one. Waters is trying to squeeze. There is nothing between the cars. Cam was sliding on the way in there, and here comes Whincup for a bite of this as well. Look at the grin on their faces standing in the garage. They're watching in both those garages at the moment. They dare not breathe. But Shane Van Gisbergen's got the lead of the motor race with one lap remaining at Sandown.
And he has done the most amazing job I've ever seen from Van Gisbergen today.
Unbelievable drive. Shane Van Gisbergen is the winner at Sandown after 36 crazy laps. With a broken left collarbone. Maximum points, picking up where he left off at Mount Panorama to make it victory number 43 in his career. So he bombs it down the inside and then tries to squeeze up on the curb. Didn't quite get it right. Tags Cam, they rotate. Chaz knows what's happened. He's cleared the throttle to try and avoid a penalty. Slows it right down, but have a look at the Marauders in the background that are about to get into the party here. So you've got Heimgartner, you've got Whincup, they're in here. So Andre splits them, and now Whincup's right in this as well. So just a couple of laps remaining as we look at the replay, and it's an 11-second margin now, Van Gisbergen to Waters. How is that for a moment? One corner remains now for Shane Van Gisbergen. It has been an extraordinary start to 2021, and Shane Van Gisbergen greets the checkered flag for yet another victory in Tasmania. Margin at the end, 4.7 seconds. Van Gisbergen to Whincup. And then nice work, Anton De Pasquale.
And right in behind him is Will Davison. Now, can Van Gisbergen, who tries to force car 97 down the inside of 17, he's been turned. There's contact there with Jack LeBrock. He's also gone into the fence on the right-hand side. So De Pasquale's been turned by LeBrock. Oh, who was that off on the right-hand side there?
That was at very high speed. I think he got back on, whoever it was.
Stunning job. Great job. We've spoken about Red Bull Ampol Racing all weekend, and they've been gapping the field by 10 seconds. How's Mostert's margin? 10.2 seconds to the next car. Beautiful job by everybody down there at that team, and Chaz Mostert has been able to make those tyres live. Their pace has been there all year. Their consistency has not. This afternoon, in race 8 of the 2021 championship, he has made those tyres live perfectly.
De Pasquale's going to be third, but it's a final corner run now for Andre Heimgartner. He squares it up coming out of the final corner, and it is a first-time victory now for Andre Heimgartner, his first supercar win.
Awesome, that was so good to watch.
That's how much it means.
Huge moment for that team.
And you see Andre Heimgartner now trying to position himself down the inside of Slade. Slade's in the mulga, and Waters is gone.
It was Mostert and Waters that made contact as a result of Slade. So Slade ended up in the dirt, and Mostert and Waters have got together again. It's a secondary impact, and there's big damage on the right rear of the Monster Energy car.
What happened? Front left damage. I think it's just the tie rod. Steering up.
He has tasted victory before, but this one's going to be sweet. His first ever win for Shell V-Power Racing, Anton De Pasquale.
Thank you.
Second goes to Will Davison.
And Will drove up alongside Anton and they waved at each other, exchanged compliments, because for this team, for a 1-2 and the performance that this team have had at this location, exceptional.
Start to begin with, but he wasn't able to continue it on. Shane dives straight down the inside. Can he hold on to it?
Here we
He's
go.
been hit. Pye's turned him around. That is absolute chaos. Anton gone. They've all crashed into each other. Wow, what a start.
Wow. It started right at the start. Mark Winterbottom didn't really launch second phase of the start.
Now, here's Van Gisbergen's dive. Very, very aggressive by the championship leader. And then, yeah, he bucked up. Scott Pye got him, didn't he?
Yeah. So, and then it stacks on. I mean, they enter 3 wide going into turn 1, and when you find yourself turned around at the front of the field. Here we go, Mark Winterbottom. Let's listen to this.
Yeah. Oh, no, just turned itself off.
Full cut out. Yeah, full cut out.
So that's an ECU drama, probably. Certainly electrical issue, and that parked him on the outside. Now, watch the chaos that unfolds. The dive on your top left of screen, and then watch them all park up. So Whincup got hit because of that, and then bang, right-hand front contact there for Frosty into Anton's car. Here's the onboard shot. Anton just dragged a little bit wide, and then bang, he got hit. So Scott Pye caused that first rotation, and then chaos. Oh.
And that is real. That's exactly the feeling and the sound you get. We'll pick it up here as we see Anton. He's stuck there, nowhere to go. Oh, look at Coulthard's car up. We're just saying what a great job. Both the Team Sydney cars involved in that one. Now on board with Van Gisbergen. It's deep, but he gets it done, locks the rears. The run's a little wide, but by there is clear of Anton.
Yeah, he's right, isn't he?
So I think we need to see it from Pye's car.
Yeah, well, I reckon Pye got that inside curb, GT. He turned it in. He just had a little lock wheel. He turned it in, gathered it up, but by the time he did, he was out too wide. And Anton now able to sneak down the inside. Randall now looking down the inside the other way. That's a Shane Van Gisbergen move. That's a Gisbergen move from yesterday. He's done it to him. He's moved the other way. Now, can Anton hang on the outside? No, he can't. That's a good battle, Thomas Randall. Well done. Torturing each other, but they have, and they've turned it on for the fans in North Queensland.
He may be exhausted, but he's got a little bit left in the tank to celebrate. And no one celebrates like Shane Van Gisbergen. Perfectly executed donuts, which turns into a nice drift. Completely left hand down. Fair whack of opposite lock. Car control that Shane Van Gisbergen displays is just incredible. Driving cars this way, they were never meant to be like this. Can we back it up? That's one way to hit the pit lane limiter.
It's very good, isn't it? Oh, contact. How's this?
Oi.
Waters, forward, Reynolds. And a little bit of crossover action. They're going to get sandwiched.
Oh, my gosh.
That's about 230 or 240K. And I don't want to be on the outside. David Reynolds, nice job to get that car stopped. That was vigorous.
What a pleasure it is to shout this out loud. Supercars are back. And a great, great start by Anton De Pasquale down the inside.
Will Davison actually got the best start of the lot, but he's not able to prevail. He's around the outside. In fact, he's right out in the dirt. Can he get down there outside and around Shane Van Gisbergen? He's going to try to hold that car there and then turn it on the inside of Van Gisbergen. He's dumped the spot.
Here's the checkered flag. Race number 20 of the championship belongs to Anton De Pasquale and the Shell V-Power Racing team. 100 points in the bank and a hefty margin of 5.2 seconds at the end.
Thank you.
Beautiful start on the inside as they make their way to the apex down here. But ranging up on the outside very quickly is Whincup. He's going to give him a run for his money. Will tries to hold him up as high as he dare, and they have cleared off from the rest of the field on the run into turn 2.
The first 5 cars almost made the same start off the road. So
Brent Jacobson. That was really wild.
There's something flailing. 3 wide at turn 8. LeBron on the
he's in the
outside,
fence.
and he's managed to tag his teammate. Round goes Cam Waters. It's another bad news weekend, unfortunately, for Cam.
So a little bump there with Hazelwood. That's putting them wide.
Yeah, so it was the initial contact that actually triggered all of that. Now I understand a bit more about it. So right there was when Hazelwood gave Waters a tap. Yeah, that's a bit unusual. That's another touch. So this is just starting to get it. Oh, and he's off the road. This is starting to get silly.
Well, they're slowing each other up. He's running right off the road this time.
This is going to end up in tears if it continues.
He's going to hang. He's hanging wide. Yep. He's
getting run off the track.
The rain begins to sprinkle at Sydney Motorsport Park. There's a whole bunch of things conspiring to take this away from him, but he is holding on. Out of the final corner for the last time.
Yes.
And a run down the front straight. And this is a mega moment for Will Brown. Congratulations. First ever supercar victory.
Tommy, can I do donuts? You know what the hell you want?
How good is that?
Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted after that. I know it was nerve-wracking at the end, but just bloody awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Supercars Hall of Fame, 7-time champion, Jamie Whincup. The Repco Bathurst 1000, and a great start for car number 11. D'Alberto's got away beautifully at the start of the great race. Up the inside comes Holdsworth. D'Alberto's done a beautiful job to launch that car with 88 kilos of heavy fuel. Oh, we've got a safety car.
Scrambles.
There's a safety car. Oh, and what an Australian reason for a safety car. There's an echidna on the edge of the racetrack, which we've got to look after. We've seen kangaroos, horses, trees, and water from the fuel question mark. Oh, did he find a gap?
How do you know it's a he?
Oh my goodness, this is the replay of the echidna at the cutting, and Macaulay Jones spots it. What a great presence of mind, and also Kostecki in 34. Wow. Thrill seeker out there without a helmet. Understand where Van Gisbergen in. Oh, off the road for Brock Feeney. And this is going to be another safety car. They bunch up once more, and what an end. What an end to a great campaign for Brock Feeney. What a disappointment. Oh, my goodness me. He's only, oh my goodness, it's actually whacked the wall, plucked the right front of it. That's going to take a while to rectify it. And let's understand what happened. We'll have a look on the replay. He's got wide, he's in the marbles on the exit of Reed Park. He's whacked the wall, it's busted the right front. And then that is solid, solid contact. And it was lucky that Hazelwood was able to jink around to the left and avoid that. And then there's no stopping the thing. It's gone straight into the beach at McPhillamy, game over.
It's what you were saying earlier about that debris on the outside. As soon as you got out of the groove, out of that high grip area of the racing line, it is like ice on the outside. Check this out. He's just only a half a car width too wide there. The loaded wheels are in the grey. They're out there in the Greg Murphy shingle, and it's over and out.
The track did exactly what it's designed to do there. Back under control of the BP Ultimate safety car.
On board. And that was a big understeer, wasn't it? When he got wide, he just had no way of keeping it to the left.
So a couple of factors there. Into Murray's corner now for the final time. Second gear, lines it up. The 2021 Repco Bathurst 1000 winner is Chaz Mostert. Well done, Chaz Mostert. Lee Holdsworth, his first ever victory at Mount Panorama. And 10 years after this group last won this major race, they break through with an emotional moment that means everything.
It does mean everything to them. You can see the elation. The reaction from that team is unbelievable.
Sean Seamer, the Chief Executive Officer of Supercars, moves in to officially crown him the champion of the 21 season. 31 races down, and Van Gisbergen is the king.
To present the Peter Brock Trophy, would you please welcome Bev and Robert Brock. Ladies and gentlemen, your race 31 Repco Bathurst 1000 winners.